everybody. This is Coach in the fight. On Sabbath day morning. I think this is 9/6/2017, or what do you say it here? 201709. I'm sorry. 20171006. I can't see the time either, so I ain't got my watch on either, so I'm just guessing all the way around. I'm going to say about 0855. That's my guess. But that don't mean that. You say, what is the official date? Let's call this. What is the date? What is today? If you go by the Gregorian calendar, hey, and you dead set on, hey, this is the only calendar there is, you don't need, yeah, well, anyway. But if you know that there is another calendar, if you know that there are several other calendars, but there is a main calendar, just like there is a main language, there's a Hebrew language, there's also a calendar that was instituted by the Lord as well, and it was set in motion by the stars, moon, sun, planets, and that is his calendar. And to be frank, and I know a couple of people are going to turn it off when I say this, when we give our timekeeping over to man, we have taken it away from the Lord. In other words, if God tell us it's one time, and then, or the Lord tell us it's one time, and we come back and say, well, I'm going to go with something else. Like, for instance, if I tell my wife, good morning, Stacy. Good morning. Say if I were to tell you, Stacy, that it was what time I want it to be. Looking over there, I'm going to say 2. It's 2 o'clock. 2. This is the second hour. Okay? And then you say, what do you say? You say, okay, it's the second hour. And then tomorrow, at this time, I say, Stacy, what time it is? You're going to look at your watch because you're going to completely forgot that I told you it was the second hour and you ain't put the two together. Right? So that's the way it is now, in that our Heavenly Father, when He created the stars, and He created them for a timepiece. But here in 2017, we have completely forgotten how to even use that timepiece, because but our forefathers gave that part up in pursuit of whatever they got. I don't know what they got, but they got something out of the deal when they gave up the calendar. So, but that's grace. That's where we have grace, and we ask the Lord for forgiveness. That's why we have atonement days and blah, blah, blah. But back to the calendar, the moon is the first timepiece. It's like the second hand on the clock. The moon is that's the one that's moving the fastest. The moon is.
Yeah, it's like from last night. From there.
Well, what I mean is the next timepiece is the sun, and that it goes all the way around 364 days. Okay? The first timepiece is your moon. It goes 30 days. Your next timepiece is your sun that goes 364 days. And then the next one is some 19-year cycle. It happens. And then the next one above that, I don't know. You get up to this so-called Nibiru, and it is supposedly 3,600 year timepiece. Every 3,000 years to come around. So what we're talking about is what today is. We said it was 10/6/2017, but what day really is it according to the lunar clock, according to the original clock, according to the first clock, according to the clock when there was no other clocks, according to the calendar when there was no other calendars.
So the Gregorian calendar goes by the sun?
No, that's a subject for study. I can't say I know whether it goes by the sun or not. What it goes by is a continuous 365 and a quarter day schedule, meaning it's set today, and you can count 365 and a quarter days from here to a million years, and you can know what day it is. Right? That fourth year, that quarter gives you your leap year every 4 years, and you can keep up with it that way unless somebody changes it. You know, like for instance, you can't say, well, I can go back in the past and find out what day it was, because King Gregory is the one who authorized the current calendar. Before then, it was slightly different. And so if you tried to do that past King Gregory, you would end up on another day. And for those who are trying to figure out what day it is, that plays into it. Right. But you say, well, morning. So you say, well, what day is it? It's the 15th day of the 7th month. And then you say, well, what year is it? Well, in the year of Adam, you say, whoa, what happened to the... You say if Yahoshua was, and I hope I pronounced that right, I'm trying, but if he signified the year we are in, as far as it goes, 2017 plus or minus 6 years or whatever, then and let Adam be in the year of Adam, it would be somewhere close to the year 7,000, which is a significant year when you understand not a significant year, but a significant time period when you understand the Lord's 7-day plan. Yeah. 7-day plan, 7 doesn't indicate that it's over. We've only been here 6,000 years. We're just beginning day 7. We're just starting. We're about to start day 7, which is the rest day, the Sabbath day, 1,000 years of rest. And as we start day 7, we got this tribulation to go through, blah, blah, blah. And that's why people are so concerned about the exact year that we're in. Well, to figure out the exact year that we're in, you have to know that the Lord told Adam that he had 7 days before he would get to the rest period. And the 8th day, the whole planet would be destroyed. And he didn't tell him much more past that. But he also told him that in the 5th day, that his word would come to save you. My word will come to save you. The word will come to save you. Word will come to save you. W-O-R-D would come to save you. And that came in the form of a mother giving birth to a virgin child who grew up and was slain on a cross, buried in a tomb, and then rose out, and then went into heaven, and has built this kingdom, and is ready now to come back and reclaim the earth for himself. So you say, well, what day is it? What day should we write down on our calendar so we can now keep track from now and forever? Okay. On our calendar, what day is it?
October 6th,
October
2017.
October 6th, 2017. Come over here. Wait. Microphone facing y'all. So today, okay, October 6th, 2017. Now, according to the lunar calendar, it is the 15th day of the 7th month.
But in lunar, it is first month, right?
No, it's not the first month. You say, well, how we get the new year? Because the Lord has two new years. There's the civil new year and the agricultural new year, the harvest year. You got 2 years, civil year, harvest year, right? Civil, the Roman, we down there holding meetings and deciding, where we're going to build this such and such kind of meetings start in now. That's this now. That's now. And when we can verify that, we can check that. It says it right there in Leviticus 2, I believe. And the other year starts, and then so you actually have 2 new years. So now's the beginning of the civil year.
So what month is it?
The 7th month.
Seven.
7th month, 15th day of the month. Your month begins in spring. That's what you should remember. Your year begins, your first month is in spring. When you,
I didn't know it was 2 years.
yeah. And so I sensed that. And yeah, there are 2. That's why you have 2 New Year celebrations. That's why you blow the trumpets twice for New Year celebration. But you have to remember, one is a harvest, a feast, not what our feast, but a planting, a work, a fields, a country New Year. So it's the country New Year, and we're about to go into the civil New Year. And you would be like, you know what I'm saying, you'd plant your fields down here for the beginning of the civil New Year, maybe. Yeah, definitely. But then you would actually go to handle, the stuff, I guess, like you would travel to Jerusalem during this time of the year. You would be over there now. Uh-oh, something crashed. All right. So that pot gonna fall over, y'all. All right, so that's any more questions before we close this one out? We'll close this one out. We're at 16 minutes. What day is it? And then you say, well, what time is it? Well, that's have to be another study. I haven't studied much of that because they counted it from the time the sun came up was the first hour, something like that. That was the beginning of the first hour. And then I don't think they had 24 hours in a day. So, all right. Told ya.
We got it on quick.
Yeah.